I've cut a few off myself.
Here we are in the Creative Kitchen, and we're making some modified tools to paint the brick. We can find these 4-inch foam rollers standard, have had difficulty finding more 3 inches, so we bought some 4 inches, and we're going to cut them down to 3 inches. You might wonder, why do we need to cut them down? Well, if you can see here, I'm holding the foam roller over the brick template, which is the size of brick we're using, 4 by 12. And if you use it this way, you can see you have very little ability on that brick. You're going to have to go perfect. Can you see the top and bottom? You can just see that foam roller creeping above the top and the bottom there. And so we don't want to be that tight. We do want that 3 inches so that when we're rolling the brick, we have this play on the edges and we can make a nice technique. So what we're going to do is take a 4-inch roller and cut it down. So I'm just going to put it on a 3-inch roller here, and with a sharp blade, mark this out. Now it's important to know that we're going to cut off this tip. You don't want to cut off the handle end, but the tip from that side. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and say that's 3 inches. And so I'm pressing down and I'm going to rotate this. Now I'm only cutting through the foam, as that plastic cylinder in there is pretty tough. And you can see now how I've done that. You can see the plastic core inside there. I'm actually wondering if I have to cut it off or if I could just rip this off. Oh wow, look at that. I just discovered this here in the video. I'm not going to rip that off at all. In fact, now what that means is I can use the roller and its integrity and it won't slide around. That's perfect. In the tutorial before, I was experimenting. I actually took a bear saw and I cut through that cylinder, but then what happened, if you'll notice, is even though it will still fit on, there was this play here, so it was kind of loose. Now, by just pulling the foam away, we can be nice and tight with a 4-inch handle, yet have the benefit of not being too wide. So, live and learn. This is why we practice. We're only going to cut the foam away, but we're not going to cut the plastic barrel. And that's how to modify the tool for the purpose that we need for these bricks.